We humans all share 99.9% of the same DNA. In other words, 99.9% of the DNA among all the humans is exactly the same. Yet, we all look different from each other. Even within a family, we look different from each other because of that 0.1% difference in the DNA that we have. What is DNA? Let's look at a simplified version of DNA. DNA is in the nucleus of each of the cells in our body. There are trillions of cells in our body, but generally speaking, every cell has exactly the same DNA, and that DNA is arranged in 46 chromosomes, and those chromosomes have nucleotides. And there are four types of nucleotides: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Basically, they are parts of nucleotides, but we'll go with these typically as the nucleotides A, T, G, and C, four possibilities. Now, guess what? These 46 chromosomes that we have in every cell, they comprise of a total of over 12 billion nucleotides arranged in different ways. Each chromosome has different arrangements of these nucleotides, 46 chromosomes. And what you're looking at is a male person's cell because it has X chromosome and Y chromosome in it. If it was X and X, then we would say it's a cell of a female. Now, this 12 billion or over 12 billion applies to both male and female. So we can go with this slide right now to understand that 0.1% difference. 0.1% difference is 12 million nucleotides basically are different. Now, there are only four nucleotides, we said, four different possibilities. How can we say 12 million nucleotides are different? It's not 12 million nucleotides, but the places where we have differences in nucleotides among the 12 billion nucleotides is about 12 million. So think of it this way: think of uh, uh, each person's cell as or a nucleus as a book. So the slide, think of it as a book with 12 billion letters in that book. Now let's say we have another copy of this book. Now in that second copy of the book, basically the cell of somebody else we're talking about, in that second copy of that book, we have 99.9% of the letters in exactly the same places, same pages, same spot within each page as in the first book. The same nucleotides or same letters in the same pages, on the same pages, same spot, same everything. However, there are 12 million spots in that book where there are some differences in the 12 million, not all the 12 million, but there are a few among those 12 million or many among those 12 million where the letters are different. For example, on page one, let's say we are talking about one of those 12 million from the entire book, which can have a different nucleotide. On page one of the first book, we have adenine, but on page one, in the same spot of the second book, we have thymine. Now, imagine the number of possibilities for those 12 million spots where you can have any of those four possibilities. So 0.1% of 12 billion is 12 million. So think of those 12 million spots, which can have any of these four possibilities: A, T, G, and C. That makes it 4 to the power of 12 million possibilities. So theoretically, those many different possible people, or those many different possible differences in our faces, features, etc. That's why we look all different, even though 99.9% of the DNA is the same among all of us.